And look at you breathing and smiling. Pay attention to me, girl. Yo, MTR, that chick is a keeper. I could tell she seems to be the wifey type material. Do you think you're wifey type material?
I know that I am.
Can you help define what makes a wifey type material?
I don't know. I can't define it in terms of, I can define it in terms of why I feel that I would be a good wife. I just feel that for me, I am excited about partnering with someone and going through the good and the bad, the ups and the downs, and, you know, navigating life together, like the journey together. So I feel like that's a good wifey material, in my opinion.
And again, it's to want to partner with somebody.
To partner, yes. Mm-hmm.
So you want to be a wife?
I do, yeah. I do want to be a wife.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
You all right?
Yep.
What do you think is?
I was like, what are you gonna say?
What do you think is a wife's role? The reason why I asked. Do you even want to know?
Yeah, go ahead. Tell me why you asked.
You want some time to think about it, Bob? The reason why I ask is because there's a lot of that want to be married but don't understand what the role is. Right. And I feel like this is like me wanting to sign up for a job that I don't understand what the role is. Sure. It's like, well, why do you want the job?
Yep. Don't know the criteria and the responsibilities and what you need to have to bring to the table for the that just like people want a wedding but they don't want a marriage. That's like the same type of concept. You do.
Listen, women will go through great lengths to get your validation, especially if you're wanted.
I want to hear an example.
You still didn't answer the question about what it takes to be a good wife, but I can give an example.
No, I'll answer after you give an example.
I've had situations where I've been talking to a chick, and the chick's best friend.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? Long story. I used to have so much fun in my 20s. Like, it's crazy. I mean, it was fun at the time, but like now it's just like, they're just good stories. I'll probably go in depth on the story on my Patreon because I show some shit up there. I show some bullshit up there. But let's just leave it at that. There was a trip that we went on, a whole bunch of us.
Okay.
And there was a trip that we went on, and the girl that I was going with on the trip, I always knew she was like a little bisexual. Bisexual.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And one of her best friends was on the trip. And long story short, it started off as a game of truth or dare.
Oh, okay.
And it ended off exactly how you guys were thinking, right? So I say that, and actually one of the girls, let me not even get into it. I'll go on my Patreon. But what I think I chalked that up to, a lot of that, like, I don't think the friend would have been interested as much unless I was already in that situation.
Oh, because of the truth or dare that was going on? No,
because I was already tied to her friend.
Oh, okay.
But women will find you more attractive.
Oh, sure.
The more, right? Like, especially if you have, if she values that person's opinion. But actually, women are so weird that, like, even if she doesn't value that person's opinion, like, I've had enemies of women that I've been talking to hit me up in the DMs.
Wow.
I've had that happen as well. Anyway, let me acknowledge some of these super chats that I see coming in, and then you get into, and then keep thinking about your role in marriage. All right. Midwest Cutie Pie thinks that she can get off easy. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to hear anything that's going to make me want to hit this button right here. Why you always lying? All right. JT
I never lie though. I'm very authentic.
No, you're very authentic.
You're very authentic.
You are.
You might hit that with somebody else, but not with me.
Go ahead, girl. Stand up for yourself. Stand up for what you believe in.
Yeah.
Salute, MTNR. Late to the stream, was having some biblical discussions. had to do that first, but came in to support you too, brother. Thank you so much, JT Cabot.
Thank you so
the
much.
Second, can't forget the second for the $5.
We're almost
super
up to
chat.
100 people live stream. We just need a few more. We'll
That's
reach
crazy.
100.
That my goal every live stream now is to hit at least 100 every live stream.
Yes, we need 3 more people. Invite your friends to come join us.
Invite them. Tell them to come through. Listen, one thing I also forget to say is hit the like button.
Yes.
Hit the like button. Hit off the live chat real quick. If you're on your mobile phone, go up to the live button. If you're on your desktop, just go up to the live button. Hit the like button just real quick. Appreciate it. Because then it helps more people see the content and gets more people to come interact with you guys to get them into the channel. So I wholeheartedly appreciate it. JT, thank you so much. JT's always coming through and showing love and respect. You know what I'm saying? We were actually having some slight biblical discussions earlier in the chat. So feel free later to go back and see what we were talking about. After this goes up, I'm going to make sure it goes on the channel so you guys can see what we were talking about.
We need 2 more people, and then we'll get to our 100.
We might actually be over because there's a lag between here and YouTube.
Okay.
2 more people. That's one of our goals.
I am going to answer your question, but I just wanted to say we didn't do roll call this time to hear where everyone is from.
We'll go and do some roll call.
Yeah, put in the chat where you're from. I am going to answer your question about what characteristics I think make a good wife. But yeah, tell us where you're from. Where are you watching us from?
Salute to Sway Nandez. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Sway, listen, you gotta write a message next time, bro.
You have to do the sound effects in the cheer.
Salute. Thank you so much, bro. All right, listen. Oh, I gotta go get a refill.
Oh, you need a refill?
I gotta go get a refill. Let me go back down to the bottom of the chat. JT, what's JT saying? Okay, ha. Oh, they all laughing at each other. What's going on down over here?
South Africa, what's up?
Yeah, one at a time. Wait a minute, you didn't answer your question. I almost forgot. Roll of life, and then we're gonna roll of wife, and then we're gonna open up the phone line.
Roll of wife. I think that a wife has levels of roles. So I feel like she has roles in like the relationship. She has like so there's all of them are the relationship roles, but I feel like there's a level of like a role as emotional roles. Like that's a dimension, like a physical role, like that's a dimension, a spiritual role. I feel like that's a dimension. And then like roles within like in the household, she would have roles too. So I think that there's a lot of different.
I'm talking about you. Roles. You're getting out this question by talking very ambiguously about other people's roles. I'm talking about what would your role be? That would be my roles. Those would be my roles. No. You named a framework.
Okay. You're talking about specifics.
Yeah.
Okay, so I would say my role would be like a support, like a partner, and a cheerleader, a contributor. Also physical role, like you would, a lover, like a lover would be a role.
Quick pause. Listen, did you guys know that I had a Patreon page? What's Patreon, you say? Patreon is a fantastic service that gives content creators like myself an additional way for subs and viewers like yourself to be able to support the channel so I can continue to provide high quality content for you. Listen, as you guys may or may not know, the type of content that I do here on YouTube receives scrutiny and might become demonetized. So Patreon is a fantastic service that I like to use to provide additional benefits for those that sign up for the features that I am offering Click on the link down in the description box down below and go see all of the things that I'm offering. Everything from behind the scenes to extra content, dozens of hours of content. All right. Now let's move on with this video.
Those are the ones that come to mind just off top.
What you guys think about all those roles? I want to see some. I want to see some comments. I want to see some comments.
I hear you saying I'm slick.
So yeah, I'm over here sending out emails to those that email me. We got Menzie, we got Pip. I want to talk to Pip. I mean, I may just have to talk to Pip real quick. You know what I mean? Because she's Queen Troll. Valentine Visuals. I got your email. I just sent you the invite.
Okay.
So the 3 invites just went out.
I would be a good politician.
Listen, Ebonix 33, MTR, you inspired me to get back into IT. Depression sucks. It's those 2 years for me. Back on my grind though. Thanks again. A salute to you, Ebonix.
Non-tangible. He said I was.
Salute to you, Ebonix. I think that depression is a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad you saw the light at the end of the tunnel. I appreciate that you letting me know that I had at least even if a little bit, just a little bit to do with going back into a career that is meaningful, valuable, worthwhile, and close to your purpose. Hopefully closer to your purpose. You know what I'm saying? So salute. Keep on watching the channel. I got to do more purpose talk videos. I got to do more why videos, more meaning videos, more financial literacy videos. You know, the dating videos are super fun. I'm having a lot of fun doing those. We have a lot of fun doing those too. So like, but there's something special about these type of comments that like keep on pushing purpose within me, less so the dating type videos. So thank you so much for calling that out, bro.
I like the one answer. Someone said that it is dependent upon the man. What characteristics
would make a good politician?
Yeah. Oh, you went to.
Oops, I didn't mean to click that. Sorry, we're off the chat real quick.
Yeah, off the chat.
They think you're finessing the question.
Yeah. So that's the one. Carl H says she won't be able to answer. You're clicked on it.
Oh.
She won't be able to answer specifically because it would depend on the man. I think it would depend on the man, and we would have a question on what he feels my roles are or what his expectations are.
Well, I get that answer, but I don't agree. Here's the reason why I don't agree. The reason I don't agree is because like regardless of the role that you're applying for, you know high level what skills you bring to the table.
Yeah.
Like right, you know, like generally, right, like so there should be skill sets, right? Like a dude has skill sets that, you know, I would think he understands, like, right, like I can name tangible shit. Yeah. Right, like that would be as an asset. I think that so within that, I think, yeah, you're gonna have to bend and fold to different people with different personality types, but there should be a high level understanding. And I think you named some. I may not agree with the importance of those things when you put in there the cost to a dude, but it is what it is. I think that like there's more tangible things that dudes can provide. And there's more intangible things that women can provide. And
someone called that out. Someone said, "Oh, you named a whole bunch of intangible things, as opposed to tangible things."
Word. So Pip just joined. Let me see if I can add to stream. Pip.
Hello.
Well, hello there, you professional troll.
Oh no, not a troll at all. Not a troll at all.
All right, so a little bit of background, just so like everyone has an understanding of where they came from. Like Pip, I remember you saying one time that you found my videos from Asha C. Is that correct?
Yes, I did. Like it showed up on the recommendations, so I decided to click. And I don't know, I thought your content was kind of geared towards men at first, but it's a bit more dynamic and objective than I realized. So
okay. I would say it still is geared towards men, but I was still.
It is. If you look at the comment section, it definitely is. But
yeah, comments go in from time to time, but I try to offer a little bit more of a balanced view. But it's really just reigns true to me. But you always coming in here trolling, but that's a whole nother. That's a whole nother. Always trolling. All right, so Noah. So let me ask you another question. How into the Shira 7 and the Asha C videos do you get?
Oh goodness. Here's the thing with Aisha C. I personally do like her because I think she teaches more about just how to mentally just be on point. Shira 7, I will admit, she's a bit more problematic in the sense that she has a very clear demographic. She targets women of color from lower income backgrounds.
Yeah.
She definitely knows this, and I think she does take advantage of that. I'm not hating on her game. I think if it's not broke, don't fix it. Right. But there's this idea that you can just get into high society by just dressing up nice, going to like a nice neighborhood and snagging a man. Yeah. That's not true at all. You have to have connections. You actually need to know people, need to have grown up in that sort of elite environment. And I think she's definitely feeding into some people's fantasies. Because if you look at some of these women, oh my gosh, there's not a snowball's chance in hell that they're going to get a rich guy.
Facts, complete and utter facts.
But I don't hate her. I do think that she does teach good like mental game for women, but I wouldn't put a lot of what she says into actual practice because you're gonna get hurt.
Yeah, and I hate to be overly judgmental sometimes, but I refer to her subscribers as reform hood boogers.
Oh no, don't say that.
Yeah. It's a lot of reformed, like, you know, like they're trying to, you know, like her, like a lot of these women YouTubers have this level up thing, and they all talk about it and they brand it like a little bit differently. But her level up subscribers is usually like extremely overweight, way past the wall, right? Like don't have an idea of like how to really better themselves, and then they find someone who kind of thinks like them and who's a scammer, right? Like there's a lot of scamming shit. I feel like Asha. The thing with Asha, I think Asha.
I love her. She's so bougie.
Well, Asha's from where I'm from.
New York.
She's from Long Island, New York. I'm from Long Island, New York. She's from Long Island, I believe. And so I've seen her archetype, time and time again. So I get it. You know, but I haven't seen one of Asha's videos in a very long time. Just real quick, I want to acknowledge the Dawn Magic Wall, always coming through and showing love, support, and respect. Just wanted to say hello to Kels and what's up to MTR. What's good, my G? Love the channel and love Kelly's vibe and personality. Keep it going.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
So yes. Here's the question that I have, and I wanted to open up. I wanted the ladies to kind of go first to say your piece. Okay. I did a video earlier in the week. Not sure if everyone here has seen. But one of the videos that I did with Mo, shout out to Mo, she's watching. Who loves harder, men or women? Men or women? I don't know, Kelly. I'm assuming you didn't see the video earlier this week.
I did not. No.
Essentially, the video concluded with me still believing men love harder, and then Mo still believing that women love harder, and went through a bunch of different reactions. Now, it doesn't mean because I'm a man, I have to automatically assume that men love harder. Just because you're a woman doesn't automatically assume that you think women love harder. But I wanted to try to reignite and invigorate that conversation, especially because of the sexes or the genders that we have available here today. So I wanted the women to open up dialogue and debate first. Pip, I don't know if you have thoughts towards that, or
I have opinions. Yeah.
All right. Well, go ahead, Pip. Let's start there.
Well, I'll actually have to agree with you that men do love harder. And I'm basing this on my experience only because
sorry.
This is on my experience, though. It might be different for different women and men, what have you. But in my experience, I find that like for a man to have an emotional connection with a woman outside of like sexual bonds, it takes something more. And once that's established, I don't know if I'm putting it in the right words. Like once that emotional bond is established, it's really solid. Whereas women, I feel like we're just oh, I'm in love now, I'm in love now, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love. Like we fall in love really fast, I feel is like, where men, they, you know, they can slay all day, but when they really have an emotional bond with a woman, I feel like it's just something special. That's why, for me personally, I do feel like emotional cheating is worse than sexual cheating. All cheating is bad, and I don't stand for it. But if I find out that, you know, you actually had something with her more than sex, it's over. Like that will bring me to tears.
Yo, listen.
What is that like slinky sound? Do you hear that?
Yeah, I don't know who that might be,
yeah,
but
who is that?
is someone playing with a slinky over there?
I mean, that's what it sounds like.
Who's the freak with a slinky?